Well, this is Patrick Lockyer here, making some movies of 4th of July 2010, and this is us on a trip out in the boat. There are several clips of our different journeys. We went out to the Gulf, which is about a 20-minute trip. There are hundreds of islands here, some occupied, some not, and we were, this is the Homossassa Springs. I think that's the name of the river. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, we're off on a journey out to the Gulf, which was great. We saw dolphins out there, and that is Jean and Danny, who live in Jacksonville, and that the driver there is Roger and his wife Alice there in the cab, and that's my wife in the front left, wearing a sexy t-shirt, and Barbara, my wife, and Alice and Danny at the back are all cousins. They've known each other for a long, long time, and we got invited to spend the weekend with them on the island. They've been fortunate enough to be able to use the island for a great number of years. It belongs to a Detroit businessman, and Roger's done some work for him, and he is able to use the island whenever no one else needs it or whatever. So he's very lucky in that respect. The weather wasn't too bad. It wasn't raging sun, which is good. It was warm, delicious, and my dog loved swimming in the water and retrieving the ball. She travelled with us in Danny's RV. It's a kind of an RV. It's a van anyway, and very comfortable to travel in, and very nice to be driven for once and taken somewhere. So a great weekend. We are going past, I think, the island where we're staying. That was Little Tiger's Island I just saw, I think, and I see Alice was waving across there to her son Brian, who's fishing on the dock, and right over there is where we're living. The house is back a little ways and up a slope, but what we're doing right now is going to have a look at Monkey Island. And Monkey Island is an island with some monkeys living on it, which I couldn't see that they had any barriers, but they just live there on that island and seem to have great fun, as we did. And so these two are in a fairly new relationship, and we all had fun playing cards, and Barbara and I playing Scrabble for the first time. We've been threatening to play Scrabble for about 3 years. We finally got down to it, and she was beating me at first, but I pulled my socks up and managed to win by about 50 points, but it was a good game, and we'll no doubt play that again. We're heading now towards Homossassa Springs, so we're going inland or upriver. Lots and lots of houses right on the water, and unlike some of the ones in Jacksonville, they don't need extra long docks, because obviously the channel of the water is fairly deep, although the channel out to the Gulf is quite narrow. There are a few rocks out there, I believe.
Confident. He probably knows to get down.
Look at this dock over here.
Yeah.
He's looking for a hot tide.
Yeah. Has he got an elevator down there, or did he just drop through the hatch? He might have a fireman's pole to get in.
Down. He's checking it out.
Yeah.
Or it's down.
Oh.
The lot, not the house. Right?
Yeah.
That's a big lot.
Yeah.
I thought we took down an Isle Morado.
Uh-huh.
One time we went in a houseboat like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
There's a constant flow of boats, all kinds, including shrimp boats and crab boats, up and down this channel all the time. In fact, when we sit on the dock in the evening, we just see one after the other coming through the channel on their way to the Gulf. And this is a little canal. This is where we started off our trip, and there's a gator we saw somewhere in here. But we came in the van, in Danny's van, and then we just left it down here and piled our stuff on the dock, and Roger came and took us to the island. It's only about 8 minutes to get to the island when he's moving it. Of course, we're in an idle speed zone here, so that you don't make any wake. This is us now arriving back at our dock, which has been built, I think, for a much bigger boat. But we sat there, and the boys got fireworks, so we had a good fireworks display. And you could see other people's fireworks across the river and up the river. But to be honest, I was just thoroughly enjoying the quiet and peacefulness of the place more than the fireworks.
You must have wondered where we went.
This is Brian, and there's my wife's sexy t-shirt.
Yeah.
And what we're doing here is we're seeing manatee. They were close by, and I do believe that you will see them in a moment. As they come by the dock. Well, you won't see them
there it is.
wonderfully,
there it is.
but
There's the back. There's the back of it.
there's a huge mama, I think, and a couple of babies. But
They like to get stuff. Oh yeah.
there they are.
And a baby.
They
Not much to see in terms of the video, but
actually they
quite good when you're actually there.
Swimming.
Yeah.
And when that would want to go away.
There it is again. Come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is all.
Well, that was handy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more than one.